This tutorial will walk you through how to make a bag that fits under the seat of your bike. This tutorial will work best with heavier fabric. Something like canvas will be great. Simply download the free printable pattern by following the link in the description below and follow along with the step-by-step instructions. We'll start by getting the zipper ready. Fold the zipper overlap piece along the fold line. Fold the fabric with wrong sides together. Now you want to sew the zipper face down to the overlap piece. Line the zipper up with the raw edge of the fabric. Then sew through all the layers along the upper edge. It's okay if the zipper's tail is a little too long. Now you want to get your other zipper piece and place this other zipper piece face down on the zipper. Line up the edge with the other side of the zipper and sew. You can add another line of stitching here for a little extra reinforcement if you want to. Now you want to press this bottom layer down and away from the zipper. You can top stitch or edge stitch for a clean look if you want to. Now you want to sew the zipper piece to the bag bottom. With the right sides together, line up the short sides of the bottom piece with the zipper piece and sew them together to form a loop. Be careful when sewing over the zipper teeth to make sure you don't break your needle. You can also top stitch a second layer of stitches here to reinforce the seam if you want to. If the zipper tail is too long here, you can trim it if you want to, but you can also just leave it as is. It doesn't really matter that much. Now we're going to prep the pockets and the lining. Hem the upper edge of both of your pocket pieces. Now we're going to add the pockets to the lining. Now one optional thing that you can do is to sew the pocket in a line down the center of the lining so you can partition it. Next, you want to baste the edges of the pockets to the edges of the lining. Line up the pockets with the bottom and side edges of the lining and baste them in place. Now you want to baste the lining to the front and back of the bag. Line up your lining pieces with the front and back and baste them together with wrong sides together. You want to baste the belting and sliders to the back. Insert small pieces of belting through two of the sliders and baste them to the right side. Then you want to add two 10-inch lengths of belting to the other side of your bag. Then on the top, you want to add a D-ring and another 10-inch length of belting. Once everything is basted in place, loosely tie the belting together in the center to keep it out of the way in the next steps. Now you want to sew the front and back pieces to the side zipper piece. Line up the front and back with the side pieces and sew everything together, pivoting at the corners. Now to reinforce this seam, I recommend doing a bound seam. So fold a piece of 1-inch twill tape around the seams and sew it all the way around. Now you want to turn the bag to the right side. So hem one long side of the base insert. Then you want to fold the base in half with right sides together and sew. Clip the corners and turn the base to the right side. Then you want to cut a piece of cardboard that is approximately 3 inches by 4 inches and insert it into your base insert. Now you want to place the base at the bottom of your bike bag so that it adds support. One last finishing step, you want to add a slider and hook to the top strap. This way you can clip the bag around the seat of your bike. You first want to thread the belting through the slider and then around the clasp piece. Then you want to bring the belting back to the slider piece and loop the belting around the center rung. Fold it over and stitch. And that's it, you're finished. You have a new bike bag that you can use to hold your biking supplies. I just use it for like supplies for a spare tube, just in case I get a flat when I'm on the road. Don't forget, you can download the free pattern, no email address required. You can download the free pattern following the link in the description below. And I'll also have the step-by-step instructions written out so you can follow them there too.